the whole COVID thing kind of put a damper into everything. Everything. Hey everybody, this is Crud Big Rig, or now known as Dirk. You can call me either or. And I've got a little bit of a product showcase for you today. I happened to discover on Instagram and eventually Optics Planet that there is a company in Norway that makes PRS gear. While Armageddon gear stuff is awesome, they don't tailor to everything. Primarily, it's just support bags, things like that. But this company called, make sure I pronounce it right, Ulfhednar. I'll show you the tag here. Is a company from Norway who manufactures PRS gear. Now, they make a whole line of stuff, everything from belts to slings to support bags like your game changers and stuff like that, to molly attachments for belts. And there's some really cool stuff here. I've got some of their line here. Primarily, they're what we would call in the US a war belt, but they are referred to as a utility rig or a molly rig belt. It has some interesting features that I don't really see in our belts, so I figured I'd go through it here a little bit. Number one, with any type of war belt, there is miles of molly webbing for you to attach all your crap to. But this is really for the precision rifle guy or lady. I'm not going to be sexist. But they have two sizes, a extra large / large and a medium / large. One is, I think it's 100 centimeters, which ends up being all the way down to, I think, 34-ish inches around. And then one, I think, is 90. I ended up getting the large / extra large. And FYI, I am roughly around a 36-inch waist, and this rig is perfect. So we'll go through all the little details about this rig. One is that it has plenty of D-ring attachment points so that you can put your carabiners and stuff like that on. You have two at the mouth of each side of the belt. You come around here and you've got an additional two, one on each top side. So that's pretty neat to have for, you know, carrying extra shit, because God knows we don't carry enough of it. The belt is thickly padded, if you can't tell. It's very comfortable to wear. I've worn it to a few range sessions. I'm going to take it to our first match this weekend, and I hope to get a bit of recording. We'll go through some of the accessories as well that Ulfhednar has. I thought it would be kind of neat. Number one is something that I've been looking forward to for years, is a nice padded Kestrel meter pouch. So you unzip with a zipper that looks like Mjolnir if you're a Norse mythology fan. And then you have this nice padded, it's lightly padded, but it's padded pocket for your Kestrel. I've had issues with my Velcro Kestrel catching on your lanyard, and if you can see there, it's just all chewed up from that Velcro. So in came the pouch here, which that's what I was originally looking for. And then I came upon all of this. I'm like super psyched about this. Now, they do make magazine pouches. They look very similar in usage to Tab Gear. I'm using Tab Gear right now, but I might change over to Ulfhednar a little bit later, because I like things to match. If you can see from this color here, Ulfhednar's belt and all of their equipment is a gray color compared to these Tab Gear green pouches. And you have something like Ranger green here from Marsupial Gear. to give you an idea of shade difference, and it's kind of hard on a lot of photos to figure out what the shade difference is. Another really cool thing for us brass bandits, we always end up losing it, you know, putting it in our pockets and everything. So in comes their dump pouch, which looks ridiculously big until you start putting, you know, 100 rounds a day of brass in here. It does have drain holes, so all the water and crap from the day will hopefully filter out there. It does have another D-link, although I'm not sure exactly what you'd use this for. Maybe put a carabiner on. It has a secondary pocket in here if you need to stash something else. But what's really slick about this, and I haven't seen this from almost any other pouch, and if you can point me out to another brand that does this, it'd be awesome. A secondary lip to it, and when you pull on the cord here, it tightens it up, and when you go to throw your brass in fact, I'll tighten it a little bit more. Yeah, sweet arm action. See how tight that opens up? And then you drop your brass inside here, and this prevents it from falling out when you're doing things like, oh, I don't know, proning out on the ground. Now, I like to pull the elastic out a little bit and let it kind of sit flat, just because I don't want to wear the elastic out. It'd be kind of a pain to thread it back through, but you know, you can. It does have their flag all throughout the brand, which I do like. I like that they love to keep up with their branding, and I like when a company is proud of where they come from. Now, keep in mind, these are not made in Norway, at least the belt. The belt was made in, I do believe it's Pakistan, which, I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, to keep prices low, you know, you want this belt somewhere else, like US made, or oh my God, if Norway made this belt, it would probably be $300. But, you know, this is the time we live in, unfortunately. The belt itself has a very huge buckle that I have not seen this type of design before. I'm used to the normal Fastex buckles. They're just a push here. It has a center lock that you have to push all three to unlock the buckle. It's a 2-inch belt. I would prefer if they had an option for something like a I'd like the option of something like a click belt, where it's just a quick in and out like most gun belts do. I don't really like plastic on things that are constantly going to be on the ground, especially something like this where you're going to be pushed on the ground. In fact, our first rain session, you can see here, it got a few scrapes on it because it's plastic. It's going to scrape up. I might be replacing this with a different type of belt later just because of that. It also has Velcro inside here that I guess helps with sticking. I don't know. One of the cool parts about this battle belt, though, that I have not seen in any other belt on the market that's more in line for PRS, is that the back end here is increased in length so that when you're bending over, you know, you don't give yourself some tactical crack. Quite fluffy still. So, as you can see here, the belt's raised up a little bit, so whenever you're bent over, you're not going to end up showing some crack. I'm hopefully going to be able to roll some footage in from this weekend shoot. The other thing that I just got is this marsupial pouch. Marsupial Gear makes a nice rangefinder pouch that is all made in the USA. It has a magnetic, why did I say that weird? Magnetic top to it, so there's no buttoning or latching. You just let go. There's a tab here to grab clearly. You can buy an optional bungee cord, so now you look with your rangefinder, range the target. Okay, I got the target. Then put her back in, and she automatically closes on you. So pretty slick setup there. Now, if you like this gear, I am going to behoove you to go to Optics Planet to purchase it, because it's the only place that I can find it. Some of their stuff's relatively cheap for the quality of it. I understand it's not US made, but I bought some US made products that have been kind of crappy lately. But check them out. They have everything from suppressor gear to things like they have a barrel cooler, which, you know, we are just getting into stuff like that. I'll actually look up here right now on Optics Planet site, which I cannot give you a link to thanks to YouTube's policy. They've got range bags, slings, rifle bags, multiple support bags. Something really cool is a side-mounted bubble level that's mounted to the Picatinny rail. It has your dope card built in, 2-round bullet holders or quivers for your rifle, kind of like, you know, your short action precision models. All kinds of interesting stuff. Your Mirage covers for your suppressor. Now keep in mind, this is all in metric, so do your conversions, you heathens. Things like small and large pocket molly pouches, which are perfect for things like your hearing protection and stuff like that. So if you like these products, check out Optics Planet. Like I said, I can't give you the link. And I look forward to testing this gear out this year. Also, big news, I just purchased a upgrade to the Accuracy International, a Schmidt & Bender PM2 5-25. I'm picking it up next weekend. We're going to zero it, and it'll be ready for the first match of the year. So if you like the content, please like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. I promise to be getting more videos out here soon. It's just, this whole COVID thing is ridiculous. Until next time, thanks for watching.